Hello?
Hello, is this Udo?
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah, this is Udo.
So we got Udo here with me, and had an excellent career, and now you're doing some awesome albums. Dominator was
Yes.
it's an awesome album. What are you doing now to promote this? You touring?
Yeah, we have just finished touring in Europe and with the new album, and in 2 weeks we start a 3 weeks Russian tour all over Russia, and then we have a long summer coming up with all the festivals all over Europe.
The tour, how long is it going to take you?
Oh, the tour was nearly 2.5 months here in Europe, and now in Russia it's nearly 3 weeks. And yeah, and then the whole summer we do all the big festivals all over Europe.
Going on the album, how long did it take you to write this?
To write the whole album, that was in 2009. We start in May. No, not 2009 in May. We start earlier writing on this album, but we had some breaks in between. We was doing a DVD in between and some touring stuff. So let's say really start recording the album and really writing it was at the end of 2008 in like October, November. And let's say with everything together was like 4.5 months.
And you got a awesome video, black and white. Do you find that today to do YouTube videos is still going to be the trend?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. We were not quite sure what we want to do, about a video clip of this album, and so all the people said, okay, let's do the song black and white, and then the video company came up with this idea with a girly band
Yeah.
that they look very funny. So yeah. And I said, okay, why not? Let's do it. And yeah, we had a lot of rotation here on TV in Europe, and yeah, it worked out very well.
Any plans in a new live concert DVD?
Yes, we will see, but we record the show on the Wacken Festival here in Germany, and maybe so there will be coming up a new live DVD. So we have already one out. It's called Mastercuter Live. That was out in 2008 here in Europe. I don't know, is it out in America? I don't know.
And now with the internet, it's more like worldwide releases, would you not say?
Yeah, of course, yeah. This is also a good thing about all the internet stuff.
Do you have any songs throughout your career that are unreleased, awaiting release?
No, not really. I mean, we had some best of albums. So we use all the songs that we had left. At the moment, there is nothing really left. So we already start working on very slowly on a new album, and there will be some songs definitely left.
And tell me a little bit about Kissing Dynamite. That was released yesterday.
Yes, so I'm just today. So that's why I couldn't make the interview yesterday. I was flying from Spain to Germany. So today we have a release party. So I'm invited. So yeah, what can I say about Kissing Dynamite? For me, I can say it only for me. For me, this is at the moment the most, or let's say the hottest band in Germany for me. They're really young, really exciting on stage. They're really professional. The new album, I like the new album very much. I like also the first album. So what can I say? I mean, if they do anything in the right way, they have a big future.
And then they're going to be taking over, the world.
Yeah, but at the moment, the problem for them, at the moment, they're still going to school. So they are 17, 18 years old. And so I think, but they are finished now this summer with the school. And then I think they are free to do more touring, and I think that's the most important thing for them right now, to do, a lot of touring.
Is this released only in certain countries, or is it worldwide?
I don't know yet. I have to talk to the record company today. I mean, I know that this just they released it in France, in Germany, in Scandinavia, and Japan. That's what I heard so far. But I will ask them tonight in which countries they are released.
Going back to 2007, Mastercuter, the song "The Wrong Side of Midnight."
Yes.
It entirely written by you?
Written by me? Yeah. I mean, the most of the songs are written by Stefan Kaufman and me.
And this song is just fantastic.
Yeah, I like the song also very much. I mean, yeah, that's still we play this song on the live set when we are touring. So yeah, this song I like the song very much.
When you play on gigs, how do you pick out the songs to choose for the concert?
This is a nightmare. Yeah, I mean, of course, still we have to play accept stuff, all the classic accept stuff. And now we have already 12 albums out with U.D.O, so we try always to make a good mix up. And of course, you always have to play a couple of new songs. But I tell you, this is not. This is the not so easy, and this is the hottest or the heaviest part of of making, what kind of songs you play live,
Right.
But on the tour now in Europe, we played nearly 2.5 hours. I mean, this is very long, and we try to put so many songs as we can in the set list.
And sometimes it's for different concerts. Do you rotate the songs?
Yes, so I mean, also we from we know, let's say in Scandinavia we play a little bit different. In the south of Europe we play a little bit different. So after this long time touring, I mean, that in the south they like more the speed up songs. In the north of Europe, they like more melodic stuff. So.
Right.
And then we change from time to time the set list.
Throughout all these years, how did you keep your voice intact? Because your new album is just still the same voice.
What can I say? I do nothing special. I think I'm very, very lucky, so it's just nature coming out like this. So I never had any really big problems with my voice. So what can I say? The only thing, only thing what I can say is I'm very, very lucky.
And your image, you always portrayed, the camouflage and stuff in the Accept days. And
Yes.
and you find if you did not do that, maybe the magazines would have not looked at Accept as much in those days.
No, I mean, I tried a couple of times to get away with this, to go away with this image, but in a way it is not possible. The people say, no, this is your image, that this is Udo, and I try to change a little bit. Sometimes I wear just a black shirt and a camouflage trousers. Sometimes I wear completely camouflage. So I try to change it a little bit, but I think this is my image, and so what? I mean, yeah.
It's a great image, It's
Yes.
famous.
So and the people like it. So why I don't want to change anything.
What do you do on your spare time? Let's say you're not touring and stuff.
What I'm doing spare time. I mean, of course. I mean, I'm married. I have two kids. I mean, then the most important thing is the family. But most of the time, let's say I'm working. Yeah, then in the studio, working on new songs, and yeah, and really spare time. So I mean, I read some books. The most of the time. What I like very much is the biographies from political people, political things. That's what I like to read, and yeah. But most of the time, I spend on the music and the family.
Do you spend time on the internet at all?
No, not that much. I'm not the guy to sit there for hours and go to searching the internet. So I'm used to the internet, of course, to get some information, but I'm not the guy. I'm always always in the internet.
What do you think the trend of the future for the industry? The record companies, they're saying they're dead, and the internet is taking over, and what's your take on this?
Yeah, I mean, I think the future will be that you don't go into a shop and buy the CD. I mean, you do download the stuff from the internet. I think that will be the end, but it makes also it more interesting for musicians, especially for, let's say, new bands. They make more money, so they don't have the record company in between anymore and stuff like that. I know a lot of bands do this already, and they promote the album over the internet, and then you can download the new album. I think will be the future.
Udo, it's been a pleasure talking to you, man. And
Okay,
finally.
no problem. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
You have
Thank you
a
for
good
calling.
one. You're welcome.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.